right, we're going to go into this first railroad depot from Montrose, 1882, and then around 1890, they built a second depot apparently and put in bedrooms in here for the workers in here and a little stove and stuff. But go on in and let me step in here. Okay, so this is an 1882 railroad depot, the first one in Montrose, and it was just north of the present depot that was built in 1912. See, when the train came in, it came right down along Miami Road where you drove into the museum and went in and went into about 7 or 8 south in town. That's where the first commercial area was starting to build. Then they turned to go to Grand Junction up there, and it moved up here where the railroad yards are now today. So anyway, this would be in the office, and the telegrapher would have been in here, and the agent would have been in here. And notice the floor in here, and look at the knots in this floor and how they're sticking up. It's rough because this is the original floor, as opposed to when we're going to go in the waiting room in there where it's the second floor and it's worn through. The second floor is worn through from passengers and freight being wheeled through, and we'll go through there in a minute. So anyway, so this would have been the office in 1882 to maybe 1890, something like that. So if you'll follow me now, we'll go on into the waiting room here. We're going to go in here in the waiting room, and we've got a new person added on the tour, and he'll join us in here. So come on in, sir.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, so now we're in the waiting room, and I was talking about the floor in there being the original flooring and how it's the knots are raised up and of course are harder, and so it's knobby in there. And in here, this is actually the second floor, and it is so thin that when we tried to nail it, it won't nail. It's that paper thin, so we had to put patches over it so we could get several of the boards at one time. But this is the second floor, and the passengers would exit through this door actually, and the freight sometimes would go through that back door over there. So what we've done in here, and like I said, in around 1890 the second depot was built, and they had a sink in here, and they had a stove in here to cook and eat, and these were the bedrooms back behind you here. So, but what we've done in here is, this is all of the westerns that have been filmed in western Colorado, particularly western Colorado. All the lobby posters or the lobby cards from every movie filmed in Colorado, back to Charlie Chaplin in 1925 and the Gold Rush. One down by Cortez, the Scarlet West, we just found. Tom Mix in 1926, and of course then some of the like Centennial and more recent TV series and stuff in here. So you can probably find your favorite movie. Now True Grit isn't up here because it's down in the Visitor Center downtown, and we have a display down there for now too. So in that Visitor Center down the old Elks building. So any questions in here?
Amazing. Did they have just chairs to sit in and wait, or was there?
There was actually some scarring on the wall up a ways where I think they had bench seats, at least some bench seats, yeah. So I think they probably had bench seats in here. Now we're going to step in here. This is the oddity room, and I'm not quite comfortable with the exhibits in there, but you can stick your head in over here. Anybody know what this is here?
Yes, I've had that on my hair.
You talking to some old gals here?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're running, but anyway, a lady came in here and she said, "Oh, that's strange. Is that from Canyon City, from the prison? Is that to electrocute people. This is this is an early TV from 1944. Just they weren't making many TVs back then at all. This one here, they only made a few hundred of them, and that's an RCA from right at the end of the war, probably.